And we are back on the Richard Fowler re-up. Now, Peter, have you ever heard of a Pastafarian?
A Pastafarian? Is that... I know a restaurant in Jamaica called Pastafari.
No.
It's an Italian restaurant in Jamaica, so that kind of makes sense.
I'm Jamaican. That had nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Think again.
Someone who only eats pasta?
No. It's a devout member of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Oh, I knew this. I actually knew this.
Did you know?
I love the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Do you go to the church?
He's my chosen deity.
You heard it here, folks. The Flying Spaghetti Monster is Peter's chosen deity.
He loves beer.
Jesus, take the wheel. So, cops were called because a devout member of the Flying Spaghetti Monster Church, also known as a Pastafarian, went to the New Jersey Motor Vehicles Commission and said, hey, listen, I need to take an ID or a driver's license photo. Like, okay, great. We like driver's license photos here at the D. That's what we do. And he's like, and he has a strainer on top of his head. Or in those more people who watch Barefoot Contessa, a colander on top of his head. And he wanted to take a picture with his colander. And the DMV clerk was like, I'm sorry, sir. You can't take a picture with your colander. Because it's not, you can't have headgear unless it's religious.
It is religious.
Not according to the New Jersey Motor Vehicles Commission. It's not one of the religious clothing. It's not one of the items listed in their religious clothing policy.
I've made this argument in the past for different things, not something like this. Obviously, it doesn't probably surprise you, but I think that it's a real issue with church. Well, you talk about church and state. So you can wear a kufi or a hijab to get your driver's license photo taken, but you can't wear a strainer.
The story gets better, Peter. Stay with me and I'll bless you.
Okay.
So, I guess he decides to act up in the DMV because he believes the universe was created by the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Right? And so he acts up and they call the South Brunswick Police. And the South Brunswick Police come and they say, well, sir, if it had been a turban or a headscarf or something from the mainstream religions, then you'd be fine. From the mainstream religions,
right? Then
you'd be fine. And so the guy, William, and this is his name. His name is Aaron Williams. He says, I guess since you haven't heard of this religion, that's why you opposed it. I got to tell you, I am a big believer in religious freedom, and I think you should be able to wear whatever the hell on your head you want to wear to get your DMV picture taken. That's my personal opinion on this.
Yeah, if you're going to let if someone's going to be able to do it for their religion, anyone can then, I think, make the claim legitimately that they can do it for their religion.
I hear you, but
no
I think
one can really say what is religious or not.
And I think that's sort of the slippery slope of the Constitution. And I think it sort of really calls into when people have this debate about the Constitution and our founders. Did our founder? I don't know. I'm asking because and this is not. I want to get I want to solicit responses here. Did our founders really mean for people to wear spaghetti strainers and say this is their religion, or did they mean that you have the freedom to just practice Christianity in America?
Right, but then what did the founders have said? Well, the founders probably didn't even really think about Muslims living here in the first place.
They probably didn't think about this Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster either.
Or even Jews, for that matter, wearing a yarmulke or something like that. So
no, I think there were Jews.
There were Jews, but there weren't a lot of them. We were founded by mostly Christians. So what you have here, I think, is...
I can see that.
Yeah, so you can... I think they had no idea. They never really envisioned this at all, probably.
Oh, I agree. I don't think they envisioned it.
Kind of like gun control. It's like they never really envisioned not having anything more than a musket, I think.
I don't know. I think this is a very interesting story. It's a very interesting story. And I think to add insult to injury here on the end of it, in 2011, following 3 years of this prolonged fight, as this happened to an Austrian Pastafarian. He was granted the right to have his driver's license picture taken with a strainer after his doctor certified that he was physically fit to drive.
Okay. And I think that
so I guess
I
guess the DMV is saying that if you have a pasta strainer on your head, that you're not physically fit to drive. I don't know. I wonder what do you out there think? I mean, tell us what you think, because this is a very interesting story. What are you thinking out there? Because this is just one that sort of turns the Constitution on its head, flips it over and smacks it on the butt.
Do you think that no one should be allowed?
I don't know. But we'll find out more. We'll see what they say. We're now getting ready to join our live syndicated audience.